So, who wants to do recap?
Well, I did it last time, so does anyone else want to?
Both of them are muted, by the way.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
realized that. I
really?
was just
Yup.
pressing the button because
Both of you were
Huh?
muted.
No, no, I know I was muted. I know I was muted.
Well, the other one didn't.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Let me scrunch my head with if I do.
So, would either of you like to do a recap?
Do you want to do it or should I?
I think you might have more information than I do regarding the recap. So you go ahead. If you go ahead.
Oh, that's a
It's
wrong assumption, buddy, but I'll give it a shot.
listen. As long
You
as you
have-
try, you get a reward. As long as you
Okay.
try.
Should I do recap then? I can.
It's basically
So,
who wants an inspiration.
Oh, last session we entered the national park, or we entered like the protected like area thing that like was closed off because a pair of Pokemon were going at it. The guardians of like the two routes adjacent to the area. Uh, they were causing quite the destruction, and Bryce took affront to that and was like, "Hey, look what you're doing! Like, stop it!" The pincer was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize." But the Scyther was like, "Ah, nah, I just want to fight." And so Growlithe was like, "Good boy," and like to his trainer's like command, and just burned him until like he went down. After catching the Scyther, uh, like this guy came up and was like, "Hey, like I came to like check on what was going on, but it seems like you guys got it. Want to hitch a ride?" Oh, and like this kid here, what you did was illegal, but this guy over here, like, is pretty cool. So, like, I'll let you go with a warning. But oh, like, you want to hang around for a bit? Cool. I'll drive back to the thing and come back for you. So, we decided to split up with Heather heading towards like the city, and then everyone else going towards the route that was closed off. And like Bryce saw like a Pokemon that freaked him out, so everyone's like, you know what? We'll come back to that later, and then let's go see what Heather's up to. Heather, meanwhile, found a lake with a couple Pokemon playing, and decided, you know what? I'm gonna let my baby play. They didn't really like the strangers. So uh, Star was like, "Hey, don't you have like another Pokemon that could ease tensions?" All right, go Rosa. Be the be the Mudkip you know you want to be. And so Mudkip did what Mudkips do and be it adorable. And so everyone came up and was like, "Oh, okay, gonna have a fun time at the lake." So eventually we all left back to the city, and this lady like was like, "Hey, I'm the CEO of the PLA. This year's the champion. Totally a dude, by the way." And yeah, look forward to seeing what you guys do. And we went to the Pokemon Center and watched the champion fight, and people were like, "Oh, tiny Pokemon, that sucks." Like, no, just watch. And wrecked. I forget it. Was it a Steelix or some big Pokemon? And that's where we ended.
Okay, lovely, lovely. Thank you for that detailed recap. Did very well. You can go ahead and take an inspiration. No.
I'm sorry. I
Just
tried.
take an inspiration. No, you were fine. Uh, it was all Gucci. All good, all good. So yeah, the players have arrived at Goldenrod City. They have the ability to basically choose if they want to go to the PLA, the Pokemon League Association's headquarters over here, to go and meet with Alma, the CEO and currently like basically the president of the entire organization. If they want to go to the Pokemon gym and see about if they can be able to get their badge, like their first one. Or they can even be able to just explore the city. They could go shopping. They could go and find people. It's just basically, what do you three want to do? The day has just started. You do know that Star has not returned yet. So you have no idea where he is. Not all at once, guys.
Can't exactly go. Oh.
it's just.
Sorry, I was thinking.
I was about to say something. Can't exactly go looking for Star without like going as a group, and then that'd be like, okay, you just got here. Why are you leaving? It's like, oh, we had a friend. Who's the friend? Nobody. Oh,
Oh, this friend, is he part of a criminal organization? Do you have a bad influence? We have to have some words.
so yeah. Gonna have to leave Star dry. I'm sure he'd understand with how like this lady's here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is deep in enemy territory.
Yeah. Is this a circus tent right here?
Nope.
Kind of looks like a circus tent with how it's picked.
Nah, it's not a circuit tent. It's just a tent.
Yeah, just a tent.
Like, less of even a tent, just a colorful house. Very
It could be a
colorful
tent.
house. You never know whose house it could
Okay,
be.
so it's a house. Okay,
Yeah, it's like a colorful house, basically.
this isn't a video game, so I can't just go barging places. Otherwise, I'd definitely go check that place out. No, I think I'm gonna check out the gym.
Okay, so Bryce wants to go check out the gym. What about Robin and Heather?
I I would probably go check the shopping center.
Okay. Gonna go check out the shopping center. And Robin?
Oh boy, now I'm all alone. I can do stuff.
Yep.
Ugh.
Time to split the party.
Yes, it's important to split the party.
One of the only times we can.
No,
Alright,
never.
so
Otherwise
since
we
we're
get arrested.
distracted,
You're gonna go there?
yes.
Yeah, that's fair. So, as you all get up for the day, you all already do you all make each other aware of your plans, like what you're each gonna do, or do you
idea.
just do you guys just head out like
No.
into the town on your own?
Not gonna ghost the others, obviously.
Okay.
Like definitely,
Of
Bryce
course.
would be like, yeah, I'm gonna head to the gym, guys. See what's cooking over there.
A good plan. Let me know if you find anything.
I'll be heading out to the shopping center, see if there's anything interesting I can pick up.
Oh, sweet. Let
Okay.
me know if they have like a workout section.
Sure thing. You need anything from there, Robin?
I'm gonna stop by the mall later. I need to talk to the league officiate person.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, see you guys later.
All right. See you later.
Okay, then we will start off with. I think we will start off with.
You could roll a d6 and figure out what to go
Yeah,
from
you
there.
know what? We'll do a d. D4. Where is a D4?
A D4.
Yeah, D4.
Okay.
On a 4,
One
we go
is
after the professor.
the
Yes.
professor. Now you get to know what happens with star on a 4.
Oh, I love it.
We just cut off to one of the NPCs. One will
Even better.
be. We'll go with 1 is Bryce, 2 is Heather, and 3 is Robin. 2, Heather. We will start off with you, Heather. So, as you head off, you see that Bryce takes off to the upper area, like where you guys first came in. You see that Robin is going off towards the direction of the PLA. But you yourself make after getting directions from the nurse at the Pokemon Center. Just make your way across the street over to the shopping center of the city. You know that most regions have 1 or 2 larger areas for to shop and to procure items and such. And so when you walk in, you have the entrance is just a normal lobby. You see that there's some escalators off to the side, getting you to higher floors. There's an elevator off to the side. There are some people manning like the front desk area. There's a few people milling around, some old, some young, just doing some shopping as well to start off the day. What do you want to do to start off? Do you want to just look to see of specific areas, or
I think I want to see if there is any section dedicated to children, like maybe a bookstore filled with like children books and all that.
okay? They would, since it's not anything strictly Pokemon related, it would be on floor 3. So is that what you're gonna mainly do to start off with?
Yeah, let's head off to floor 3 first.
Okay, so you go up a few floors. You enter into a wide area. This is more of like a a general purpose store. Um, you see that there is sort of sectioned for one side is for more of like an adult or mature arrangement. There is another side that is like more for youngsters, teenagers, people that haven't really gotten to the age of full maturity yet. And then there is one corner that has an arrangement of like picture books and toys and such for kids who haven't gotten to the point of just wanting, the more edgy stuff.
So yeah, I'm gonna head off to like the toddler like side of the shop first,
I'm gonna ask, is this for Eliza?
perhaps.
Okay, so you go over there. You realize as you go over there, this is for human kids.
Huh. Maybe I could ask an employee there if they have something for young Pokemons, perhaps.
For baby Pokemon.
Yeah, for baby Pokemons.
It's funny that like you get to the part of it that you realize, oh, right, this is the human area of the store. But you do go to a worker and they direct you over towards
The proper.
proper area, which is actually the second floor. that would have some essentials, not a lot. They make that clear that if you want something specific, like for caring for Pokemon, you can get that. You can be able to put in an order towards that, but it depends on what you're trying to get. As this is more of a general purpose, like or general care for Pokemon. What exactly are you looking for as you head over to the second floor, which would have more of a Pokemon friendly area? Like, what exactly are you looking for?
Mm, is hmm.
Because one thing you would also know is like kind of like picture books and stuff. Most Pokemon, to your knowledge, that you've seen, didn't really have those. Like, didn't really need those kind of things. Are you looking like in terms of food? You pretty much know that Pokemon food is just universal. Like,
Yeah,
you can be
Poke
able,
food.
yeah. If you want, you can be able to there is one thing if you want. Actually, like, no, I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. This is something that you could just easily find after like a little bit of searching. Um, there is like a manual that you can get for just it's a simple price of like 200 Poké Dollars. But it's like a little manual on how to learn how to make puffins. Basically, little treats for Pokemon.
Oh, uh, yeah, sure. I'll see if I can find that actually.
No, yeah, you find it easily. You pretty much it's not hard to find this because like it's in like the general care for Pokemon. So there's various like books and pamphlets and like stuff like that. Like you can if you're looking for things specifically for Dratini, then another thing you might be interested in is a book on how to take care of Dragon type Pokemon.
Hmm,
Basically, these books would all cost like individually 200 Poké Dollars each.
200 Poke Dollars each. Hmm. Yeah, sure. I think I'll definitely get the Puffin books, the Puffin book,
Okay. Just gonna use this.
and maybe if there is a book regarding on how to like to interact with Pokemon, I think that would be great as well if I can find that.
Give me a just a straight D20 roll for that one.
Not 20.
Oh my goodness. Okay, one second. I'm just gonna give you a Poffins, um, a a so you have Puffins, a Pokemon's Delight that you find, and then you are looking for specifically something to help you with taking care of Pokemon.
Yeah, like yeah.
Okay. You find a like it takes you a little bit of, like you're looking through each area, each individual place, and you you eventually think like there might not be anything specific, but you do find an older manual, sort of like a how to guide um towards sort of it's hard to like find something specifically towards caring for Pokemon because each Pokemon is different. However, this one you see is geared towards the process of breeding Pokemon and like being an actual breeder. Um basically like how to take care of a Pokemon from when it's an egg to the general stages a Pokemon goes through after going from newborn to um, adolescent. A general flip through the book. It doesn't really give you concrete steps on how to follow, but it gives you an idea of one of the summaries to a newborn Pokemon is they will consider a Pokemon that is no, they will consider the trainer that they first see as their mother. Um, this will be the key caregiver for this Pokemon. How they act, how they think, how they process the world, what traits they even pick up can be derived from their mother or father that they first gaze on. It's even been recorded, and this is again, it's as an example, it's been recorded that there was even one trainer who had found a Pokemon called a Togepi, and it picked up his gambling habits.
Huh. I feel like I know
Gotta
that
roll the
reference.
gotcha.
And, yeah, you know what? I'll also take that other book then. So I'll take the Puffin book and the I guess breeding manual. That came out wrong.
I mean, I said the same thing, and then I realized what what I just said. So you will get.
I mean, Pokemon breeders are basically people who take care of Pokemon, right? So
yeah, they're basically
it's a fitting
Yes.
thing.
they don't just breed Pokemon. They also take care of Pokemon and stuff. So, so you will take the Poffins, a Pokemon's Delight, and Brock's Pokemon Breeding Journal.
Brock? Huh?
You don't know who Brock is.
Oh,
You know what? I'll take those two then. Yeah, definitely.
That will cost you a total of 400 Poké Dollars. So,
Hey,
please
I'll just minus it from here.
yeah, from your actual money.
Yeah, I did already.
Cool. And yeah. So is there anything else particular that you're gonna look for, or do you want to kind of just browse and get an idea of?
Maybe I'm gonna probably send in a quick text to Bryce and see if does he need specifically human training equipments or Pokemon training equipments or maybe both.
Okay. Since this is like a kind of like a not a set time, Bryce, you can basically send the message if you want.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I tend to be a bit too much for travel-sized human equipment.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe find the Pokemon training equipment then.
Okay.
Uh,
When you go and basically when you ask for that, you find out that just like for caring for Pokemon fitness is actually a thing that is taken to a certain degree of seriousness. Here there are different manuals and such as well, but you have a feeling like Bryce doesn't particularly need those. You can bring those up to him later if you wish to. But you do actually find that there are 3 different pieces of equipment that can be fitted to a Pokemon to help with their personal fitness. However, it is made clear to you that the use of these will make the Pokemon slower. However, you do find out that they have... One second, let me just go ahead and pull it up. I just need to find it real quick. It's being mean. They have a power weight, a power band, and a power belt. In terms of stats for a meta side, the power weight will increase a Pokemon's HP by 20. However, their speed will decrease by 5. And a power band and power belt respectively will increase special defense and defense by 2. But speed will be decreased by 4. This is stuff that all of you can use. However, the price of each of these is 1,000 Pokedollars.
Well, time to time to contact. Basically, not just Bryce. I think this is more of a team effort kind of thing. So
This is something you can also bring up to them later if you really wish to. Because, like, this is something, like, he asks you to keep an eye out for, but you don't have to, like, specifically let him know. Also, you know that in terms of your personal funds, this is outside of your personal budget.
yeah, definitely. Maybe I'll just
after-
I'll just leave those for the side on the side for now.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe I'm probably going to say like I did find some training equipments, but I think this is something that we need to discuss later on, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to leave it at that, and after that, I'll probably just browse around if I can find anything that might catch my eye.
Okay. We can be able to go over what you may or may not be able to find later, but now we will go over to another member of the group. I'll do another roll for it. Bryce, odds or evens?
Odd.
Okay, so odd will be you, even will be Kome, and even it is.
Thanks.
So, just love how you always want to go last.
Yeah, it's how I do.
It's how you be. As you go somewhat of the way with Bryce, but as Bryce heads off over towards the gym area, you begin the trek over to the Pokemon League Association. As you go further and further, you realize just how disconnected it is from the rest of the city. To the point that you realize that this area is the area itself is built out on the water, and this area is actually a bridge of sorts that connects the two to each other. As you arrive to the actual PLA, you go into the base lobby of it, and I think that I even
Oh, no, Hattie.
Oh, sorry about Hattie.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll fix it. There we go. Hattie is a hat.
Let's go ahead and grab that for you. Where are you? There you are. Is it locked again? For some reason it's locked. That's fine. I'm gonna shrink this, don't worry. Yeah. She is not there at the moment, but as you enter on in, you... Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Something. I accidentally clicked on something, the wrong thing. Actually, no, not you. You enter in and you see that there is some people at the desks, like the help desks, and you see that there are some different members in suits like this man, kind of like not loitering the area. Some of them are sitting in the seats over here. Some are on the phone, seem to be on like some kind of meeting or something to that nature. What do you plan on doing?
I forgot I was muted. Okay.
It's all good.
So, well, Robin's gonna go to the help desk and be like, "Hey, can I speak to Alma?"
Do you have a meeting? I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not. Sorry, I should be more clear when I speak.
No. It was that you cut out.
Fuck.
It's all good. But she asks. The person at the help desk looks at computers. Looks over to you. Can I get a name? And
yeah, sure.
as you are about to give a name, the man that you see kind of seeming to be waiting walks over. Don't mind. Actually, the chief has been waiting for him. Please, if you want, follow me. I'll bring you over to the president.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks.
He sticks his hand out. It's nice to meet a new trainer like you. My name is Crowley.
Nice to meet you, Crowley. I'm Robin.
Okay.
Yeah, shake his hand.
He will shake your hand. You do see that he kind of seems a little nervous of sorts, but he will bring you over to the stairs and bring you
Would
up
I
to.
roll empathy to figure out why he is nervous?
You
like
can-
a special kind of nervous, maybe.
Yeah, you can definitely go for it if you wish to.
I'll do that.
Oh my god.
A natural 20. Okay.
Okay.
My first roll in 2 sessions, and it's 2 net 20s.
You get the feeling from him, especially with like like it's not just like a feeling. It's not just like you think. You get the feeling like your psychic energy is kind of like with Hattie with you, kind of like you get that kind of like epiphany just by looking at him. You don't read his thoughts or anything like that, but you kind of get that feeling as like an empath kind of level. That you read his vibe to an extent. That he seems nervous, but it doesn't seem to have anything to do with you.
Okay, I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
Nice.
As he brings you over to the stairs and brings you up to an office on the upper floors, knocks on the doors, and after saying, "One of the trainers is here to meet you, ma'am," you hear a, "Come in," as you go into a pretty spacious office. There is a large desk at the center of it. There is a coffee table with 2 couches, one on either side of it. Some books, like some bookshelves with different kinds of books on them. And seated at the desk is Alma. You can leave for now, Crawley. Go back, and you can be able to go back to whatever other to the other work that you had. Sorry that I've kept you from it. Not at all, ma'am. Hope you enjoy your discussions, as he will head back to his own office.
Okay. Hello?
Hello? Take a seat wherever you want. Feel
Ah,
free.
yes, thank you. I was gonna sit on the couch.
You go and sit over on a couch. You see that there is actually like in front of you on the on the little coffee table is a little bowl with some candies. As she does motion, help yourself if you wish.
Robin will take 2 candy, give one to himself, and one to Hattie.
You take one, you give one to each of you. Guys get knocked out. No.
I know. It's fine. It's rare candies.
It's rare candy, yeah. The rare candy and the fact that it tastes rare.
It's very expensive.
Very expensive
Yeah.
candies.
Probably imported somewhere.
Probably Kalos. That place is rich.
Yeah, Kalos has some good candy, man.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, I had a few topics of discussion I wanted to talk with you about.
That's good to know because I actually have some things that I could be able to talk with all of you and your friends.
Oh. Well, we can save those for when all of us are here.
That's fair. It's more of an individual thing each.
I see. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's say think what you want to talk about.
I think you know what I want to talk about.
You want to know more about how I'm like you?
Yes, very much so.
Well, in the simplest terms, I'm not like you.
Oh,
From the reports that I've read and from my own observations when we first met, I can tell that you're, even now, stronger than me in terms of those abilities. I have just a more controlled version, some would say. Effectively, I can only be able to read minds of those that are in my general vicinity. I can be able to push my voice into a mind, sure, but that requires some effort. However, from what I understand, you can actually be able to work with Pokemon to a degree.
that I have noticed. Yeah, I have an easy time reading a Pokemon's vibe, for lack of a better word.
You might be a little shocked to hear this, but even among psychics, that is a more rare talent. Very few psychics have had that kind of level of raw potential ability without much training. Unfortunately, unfortunately, because we are so different, I can't really be able to offer you any instruction. However, I can be able to send you to someone who can.
That would be much appreciated.
It's someone you will actually meet on your journey one day. In the Ecruteak City, one of the gym leader of that town, of that city, is a psychic trainer. One that is that has been well versed in communicating with not just humans but Pokemon. Their name is Rem. I'm sure if you...
Rem, you said?
Rem, yes. R-E-M. Rem.
Yeah, thank you. I am writing that down.
All good, all good.
Just writing in his notebook.
Which is very fair. As she will say... one second.
Okay, take your time.
Sorry about that. As she will say, I can even, I could send word for her. What? Well, not word for her, but word to her that when you arrive, you might have some questions for her.
That would be good, yes.
Okay, then. It's something that I've realized for all of you, every single trainer that will be taking part, especially from the academies, you all might have questions. You all might have needs that we might not even be able to help you with directly here at the Pokemon League Association. However, it is our job to help you. And we will help you to the best of our abilities. I may not be able to help you in terms of your own psychic training, but if you or your friends have any need of our help, please do not hesitate to ask.
Of course. So how would we get into contact with you or PLA if we need to?
With the PLA, there's the general number that you can call. However, since all of you are some new trainers and names can go a long way, she will give you her business card, which includes her number. Be sure to give this to your friends as well.
I will be sure to do that.
As I will put that there. Whoops.
Oh, you made more.
Yeah, it did the thing. That's fine, because then I can just... Because I imagine you're going to give this to them on first chance you get, so...
Yeah, of course. Just takes a picture of it and sends it to the others.
Basically, yeah.
Easy.
But yes, if you have any questions or if you need any kind of advice, please don't hesitate to ask. I may not be the most seasoned or experienced battler, but I've done my fair share of adventuring before I became where I am today.
That's... yeah. I'm curious about your adventures.
They're not especially grand to any degree, but every Pokemon journey is unique in itself.
Of course.
It's why I'm happy that
That's
all
why
of
it's
you
so fun to
are...
hear about them.
It's why I'm happy all of you are able to go on your own journey now.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I'm glad we're here.
Is there anything else that you
So,
want to talk about besides my journeys? Because if you want, I can be able to give you some stories.
well, I have a question that's best suited for you, actually.
Hmm?
So, when it comes to my abilities, would using those in a league-sanctioned fight be illegal?
Actually, no.
Oh,
In fact, psychic trainers in particular, they will use their psychic abilities to their advantage. Communicating with your Pokemon, if you want to by just a look or gestures, is actually a legal tactic to use. various past champions or gym leaders in in past sanctioned battles would do just that. One of the for instance, the former Kalos champion was so in tune with her signature Pokemon that it would just be a look in the eyes that the two would be able to understand each other.
That's impressive. Like, really?
The bond between
I
Pokemon and human is a special one, especially
Yes.
that between you and the Pokemon that you call your partner. I believe each you and all of your friends have that to a degree already with your current partners.
That I believe to be true. Yeah.
It's all about just cultivating and developing that bond to make it
Yeah.
your own.
And that's in part why we're on this journey and why it's gonna be important to develop that. I think. Yes, that makes sense.
Was that the only other question you had for me?
I have one more general question. It doesn't need to go to you specifically, but if you have an idea of what it might be, it could be helpful.
I'm all ears.
Right, so there's this thing. Just
You know,
Psyduck.
you just bring out Psyduck.
Yes.
Say just sits down on the couch next to you. Oh. That is... She actually gets up out of her chair and moves over to the couch, getting on the other side of the Psyduck and crouching down. You're interesting. This is an abnormal Pokemon. Not bad, but interesting. Where did you find this?
Well, just before I got here, it was hanging out in
Oh, whoops.
a lake. That's it. I got a phone call. It's fine.
Let me go ahead and turn off alarms that I thought that I had already turned off. Uh,
Yeah, I also have that problem sometimes.
so it was just hanging out at a lake. Well,
Yes.
what kind of problems do you have with this Pokemon?
Oh no, I don't have any problems. I just want. I guess I want your thoughts on it. Okay.
Can you explain what kind of thoughts you'd want from me on this Pokemon?
Like, have you seen anything like this before?
No.
No Pokemon with
No
abnormal
Psyduck.
coloring and strange abilities?
No Psyduck in particular, but Pokemon with strange coloring or abnormal abilities or even typings, yes. In recent years, some Pokemon have become different depending on their location or breeding. They have gone through a different sort of evolution of DNA than other Pokemon have. It's not my specialized field, but this Psyduck is one such example. Psyduck in general are Pokemon that are adept with psychic energies. However, they by nature can't fully control these energies, at least for the most part. Even as Golduck, they have very limited resources towards these psychic energies, but it looks like your Psyduck is more in tune with it. As a result, though, it seems to have lost traces which make it a normal Psyduck. That Psyduck kind of looks down, but before it can actually, before you can feel it feel like sad or depressed, she just lays a hand on its head and starts patting it on the head. But that doesn't make it bad.
Of course.
Honestly, it makes them unique.
Yes. Being different isn't a bad thing. It is special.
This is a Pokemon that you just recently caught, though, yes?
Yes. In its own words, I guess you could call it, it was abandoned there by its old trainer.
I see. May I look at its specs, or so to speak, the parameters that it has available?
What would that entail?
Effectively, you can be able to look on your Pokedex to understand the general statistics that a Pokemon may have, how strong it may be,
Okay.
how physically fit it might be able to be.
Yeah, sure, if you want to see that. Robin takes it up on his Pokedex and hands the Pokedex over to her.
She will take a look and she sees that even the Pokedex doesn't have much on it. Robin, I would like to offer you
Yes?
something. Would you mind if
Okay, go on.
I take care of this Pokemon for you for the time being? Not to keep myself, but to see if I can have someone look into its abilities for the time being. In particular, I was actually thinking of bringing this Pokemon to the psychic gym leader I told you of. You would be meeting them regardless on your journey, so obviously at the end of the day, it's up to you.
Of course.
But it looks like there's a lot unknown to this Pokemon. One thing in particular is that it seems that its strength is unknown to even the computing ability of the Pokedex. My only worry is that it might be too strong for itself to control. Now, you as a trainer, you can be able to take the responsibility onto yourself, and that would be fine. But if you're feeling like it might be too much for you to handle, we can be able to bring this Pokemon to a specialist, have them looked into, and possibly even trained, and then brought back to you.
Robin thinks for a moment. Like, in his head, it seems like it might be the right choice to leave her, or not leave her, leave the Psyduck in her hands, because she might be able to help it better than he can. But doing so might hurt Psyduck's feelings because it was already abandoned before. And with that in mind, Robin's gonna pick Psyduck up. I think I'll keep him. For now. I can bring him to the Rem eventually.
Alright then. She will get up, walk over, once again pat Psyduck on the head. You said that it was abandoned, and I don't think it needs to worry anymore. After all, it's got a capable trainer in its hands.
I'll do my best.
That's all we can all ever do. Now then, before you
Robin is
leave... Oh, yeah?
yeah, he was about to leave, but yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
Before you leave, didn't you want to know of a story or two?
Yes, please.
And
And we're just gonna sit back down.
as she gets into a story of how she and her friends had first traveled around Johto and actually got trapped in a cave for a few days, we will move over to Bryce as he makes his way over to the Pokemon gym.
Nice.
Are you sure you don't want to roll first?
Roll for me then.
Joke.
Yeah, see if Star does anything.
It's like
Star is
that.
currently watching a battle over on the table.
This is like the QTE of like freaking Final Fantasy IX where. No, okay, you know. If anyone's ever played Final Fantasy IX, the QTEs would happen where like basically, when you're just when you're playing the game randomly, you could look into events of like either other party members or just random NPCs, what they're doing, and it's like so you just see Star at one point in a forest just talking to his Pokemon. The next time you see him being chased by Pokemon or something.
Of course.
But no, you make your
I mean,
way.
It looks like to me that he's currently watching a battle over here.
You head over to the Pokemon gym, and upon entering, you see that there is what looks to be a lobby. There seems to be a door leading towards the interior of the gym, but there is a man at a desk. Looks to be, looks almost to be like someone that you'd expect to see in an office setting rather than a receptionist setting. But they look over to you.
Larry, what are you doing here?
This is my day job.
Don't you miss your wife? Oh, sorry. So, office worker type dude, right?
To an extent, yes.
Did we ever say or hear what kind of gym this was?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Bryce will walk up to the receptionist, I guess he is.
They look
Hi,
to you.
Hi, is this the gym?
Yes, this is the Pokemon gym for the gym leader Rosa. How may I help you today? Wait. Takes a look at his tablet, scrolls a little bit. Oh. You're one of the students that has recently become a trainer. It's
Yeah,
Bryce,
that's me.
correct?
Bryce, that took the words right out of my mouth.
Are you here to challenge the gym?
Not quite yet. I'd like to have my friends here for that, but I'd like to meet with the gym leader if that's at all possible. Get a feel for what type of person they are.
Well, you can be able to meet with her after completing a challenge of sorts. Every gym in the region is going to test your, let's say, forte, your ability as a trainer, various degree. For this, as he will seem to press a button and you hear a little noise get sent. Ah, yes, okay. The challenge sent by the gym leader is this. In the Pokemon National Park, there is a Venonat. You are to find and bring this Venonat back to the gym. Doing so, you will be able to challenge the gym leader. However, If you fail at being able to being able to either catch or find this Venonat, you will be unable to challenge this gym unless you have one badge. Do you accept the challenge?
Oh, sorry. Oh, well, all right. Sounds, well, not easy. It's big force, but yeah.
This will go to your entire group, so I would suggest bringing them with you if you really wish to.
Well, we're a group, so we were planning to do it together. So of course.
That's fair. Before you leave, though, do you know what typing the gym leader here specializes in?
Not in the slightest.
That is fair. The gym leader of the Goldenrod City uses poison type Pokemon. So I hope that you're prepared for that.
Poison type. Not much experience with those, but I think I'm ready.
Then I wish you luck. I look forward to being able to witness the first gym battle of the region.
All right. Ready, Ricardo? Well, actually, we should probably go find the others first before running off in the forest.
Ricardo was like, Ma chop. Just like ready to be like, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, like Bryce, like physically, like just kind of recoiled as he was about to just rush forward out the door. Like, wait, hold up, friends first. All right, Terry, you're on lookout duty since you're higher up. If you spot them, just let us know. All right?
Spot who?
The others.
Okay. I was like, wait, the Venonat? You going alone?
Bryce forgot he has a phone for a moment, so
Yep.
excited. Said he's looking around town for the others.
You gonna look around town for right now for the others?
Yeah, essentially, Bryce is looking around town now.
Okay. Roll me a d6. To possibly find a random encounter.
Two.
All right then.
Sorry for using my dice, Ben. I don't have. Oh, actually, I do have a D6 out. Never mind.
Love it. I love it that you encountered them. It's just your freaking luck. As you're kind of like go to like the center of the town, you encounter. You seem to like overhear as you're going by. These two trainers seeming to be talking to themselves, going, I don't know how are we going to be able to find it, though. We'll just have to find someone who can be able to do it for us. And, whoever effectively is, we can be able to give them something. I think we each have something we could give, right? We could probably be able to give them something, yes, but, both of them turn to see you as you're passing by.
Yeah, Bryce, who has pretty good hearing, looking at his insight, hears these two talking in, troubled whispers, like, hey, something matter, you two?
Hello, sorry, we, the two of us are Pokemon coordinators. The contest in a few days, we're going to be taking part. Unfortunately, we're going to be too busy getting our routines ready for us to be able to find a Pokemon we've been eager to locate. We were hoping
Oh,
to find. Oh, sorry.
You're looking for a Pokemon? Is it lost or is it like a Pokemon you're wanting to catch?
No, it's a Pokemon that we want to catch. Well, actually, no, yeah, it's a Pokemon that we want to catch. It isn't lost by any means, but the two of us are sort of traveling rivals. We like to share Pokemon to a degree, but we have different routines that we like to employ. Basically, if one of us were to have caught this Pokemon, they would be employed in our next contest. Not this one, but the one afterwards. They're not the most traditional contest Pokemon, but we like to play around with a little bit more of difficulty. And we were thinking about asking a trainer, someone like yourself possibly, to do us this favor. Both of us are willing to offer you something in return for finding this Pokemon. I myself am willing to offer actually a trade. For me, I don't really have a Pokemon that I'm willing to trade at the moment, but I do have money. If you find this Pokemon, I can be able to buy it off of you.
So let me get this straight. You want this Pokemon to be part of your performance, essentially?
Effectively, yes. We're less about competing with each other or even just the crowd, and more or less, not the crowd, with our competitors, and more or less we're trying to engage the crowd in different ways with similar Pokemon. As coordinators, we feel is more of a job of the coordinator to be less about the competition and more about how much engagement or how much joy a audience may be able to have towards the overall contest.
Ah, I get you. I get you. It's about the spirit of the thing instead of any actual renown. Ah, almost like the warrior's way. I can respect that.
You're an interesting one. Would you be willing to accept our quest of sorts?
Well, sure. What Pokemon are you trying to find?
Oh, we're trying to find Execute.
His color visibly drains. Execute, you say?
Yes, it's if you haven't seen it before, it's a group of
I
egg-like Pokemon.
I have. I had an encounter one the other day.
Oh, then you know where to find it. That's great. Then we can definitely count on you. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Bryce. Bryce Howard.
Oh, my name is Him, and this is Sanja. So it's great that we know about this now. Yes, thank you very much for taking on this request of ours. We look forward to doing work with you.
Yeah, it'll be my pleasure. All right, I should probably get going and find my friends so we can get on that.
Need you to roll me your
It
courage.
was nice meeting you. Yeah.
Need you to roll me your courage.
Like, Yeah, he's steadily like
Not even steadily.
like
You
just
are like
yeah.
robotically walking back to like you're robotically walking back to the Pokemon Center to the point that at this point, Heather, you come out of like the Pokemart, you see Bryce across the street, and as you're about to call out to him, you can tell that he might have even seen you, but he just goes right back to the Pokemon Center. As Ricardo will literally
Well,
just go up to you. Machop.
uh, what happened?
Gestures to the two people across the street. Machop, machop, machop. Like gestures over to Bryce. Machop, machop. And then makes an oval with like tries to shape an oval with his hands. Machop.
What I'm interpreting seems to be
You can roll me your mind. Or actually roll me your empathy if you're able to understand what this Pokemon is saying to you.
okay. I'll do a empathy check then. 15 plus 3, that's 18 total.
18 total.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
It was pretty clear, but this way leaves less room for error.
Yeah.
You're not exactly sure what he's mentioning towards like the people and Bryce. It doesn't seem to be anything ill will, but once you see the oval, you realize, oh, it's an egg.
Yep. Pretty much it. Uh, seems seems something about an egg staggers Bryce over there. I'll go ask him what's it about when. I'll go ask him then. I'll just head my way self follow that one back to the Poke Center.
Okay then. So you head into the Poke
Bryce-
Center, and Bryce is probably. I'm assuming Bryce is just sitting down on one like the couches in there.
Yeah, he's in the sad Keanu pose.
You okay there?
Oh, yeah, I think okay. So, oh, hey, Ricardo, I didn't see you leave.
Machop.
Right, okay. So, there's these two nice people. They're looking for a Pokemon to be part of their act for the next contest they're gonna take part in. Not this one upcoming, but the one after. And they want an execute. And apparently I accepted to find an execute for them.
Wait, did I know that Bryce is afraid of eggs at this point, or is it still
Yeah, yeah, it's known at this point.
okay. I see. Well, that is indeed a bit of a problem. I mean, I can probably help you if it makes you feel any better.
I would appreciate the help. They said something about money or a trade in return. So I honestly don't really need anything. So if you want either of those, like it's yours. It's noble
Sure
goal they have, but execute. Oh, shivers.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry. After spending money on some of the stuff in the shopping mart, I definitely need to get myself a little bit of cash. So
Oh,
so
speaking of stuff, that we need to get. Apparently there's a challenge to the gym. We need to find a
Yeah.
Venonat before we can actually challenge the gym leader.
Hmm. So regarding that,
That's when you have your
it
little
seems that
flashback.
I know.
both of
yeah,
you have a little
flashback.
flashback, and once
Yeah.
you both get to that point, it's like, oh wait a minute, boom, 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 boom. Rookity standing over it, boom, 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 boom. Oh.
Yeah, Bryce remembers the Venonat.
I mean,
It was quite the battle that Rookie D had. So of course Bryce remembers.
does it have to be captured?
Shrugs.
If um, the thing is that it may be convincing because the thing is that Lance, you we both know that Lance have fought a Venonat recently, right? So
Yeah.
we might be able to convince them that Lance have fought one, but at the same time, we might actually
We
fight another
probably
one
need to
just in
actually.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way the receptionist spoke, it's as if there's only one in there, which is odd, but then again, it is rather odd Pokemon to find.
Well, it might just be a lost Venonat. Who knows? We can't say for sure until we find that guy again.
Well, it's what we got to do unless we come back with another badge.
Yep. Speaking of Cash and Starping Slender, they have some Pokemon equipments over there, but but I kind of want to discuss it with the others with Robin as well, just so that we have three of us here to that one to discuss regarding our spending. Or later on, we can
Uh,
all just go to the shopping center together and see if you guys might find anything interesting over there.
is it that expensive?
It will definitely tank our total funds, unfortunately.
Hmm. And then figure reinforced punching bags were that expensive.
If you're worried about funds, as a professor who has just been kind of like vibing in the Pokemon Center this entire time, walks over to all of you. In terms of the funds you may have, when you defeat a Pokemon gym leader, you'll get a certain amount of money depending on the level of challenge you'll have. So,
Wait, really?
yes, you won't be able to get money from every single battle you encounter, but if it's a sanctioned battle against the Pokemon League, then they do pay you if you do win.
Huh. I thought we were just battling for the fun of it.
You are battling to gain the badges to challenge the Pokemon champion and the Elite Four that surround them. However, you're also battling to sort of train yourself, and if you weren't properly rewarded for training yourself, it wouldn't seem particularly fair, now would it?
Isn't getting stronger training reward enough?
Yes, but you also want to feed your Pokemon, don't you?
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Not not. I see. Not everybody knows how to forage. Of course they need money for food.
if you're all aiming to go to just the national park of the Pokemon, of the national park of the Pokemon, the national park, then I don't believe you'll need my assistance. However, just like usual, if you have any need of me, all you need to do is call.
Thanks, Professor. You always know what to say.
Thanks, Professor.
And as I assume you two are going to get ready to go and try and find Robin to kind of catch him up to speed.
Yeah.
Robin, you've just
Yeah, with me.
exited the Pokemon League Association.
I know.
Yep. You just exited the HQ of the Pokemon the PLA, and are in the process of heading. Where are you heading towards? Are you heading back to the Pokemon Center, or?
Well, first I am returning with Psyduck.
Gotcha.
Like, no need to have that around right now.
Mm-hmm.
And probably shouldn't, considering their trainer probably was from here.
Very fair.
Yeah, he's going all the way back to the Pokemon Center.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh no, okay.
Oh no.
You have the Psyduck out. Maybe the trainer would reveal himself and beat his ass.
Maybe, who knows?
As you go by what looks to have been a abandoned at this point building over here.
Looks like a radio tower.
Yeah. As you go by it, what used to be from what the signs say, the former radio tower of the region, you hear an explosion from inside. Not a loud one, not a big one, but you hear some kind of explosion from inside.
Okay. Investigate.
You go forward and you see that the door is unlocked, and it doesn't seem like it's anything towards what it should be. There seems to be rows upon rows of boxes in the lobby of what this building used to be. And from your vision, you can see to the near the back, where would be probably a storage area of some kind. There seems to be some smoke coming out of there.
Well done. Okay, so, well, first things first, maybe call the police? Because it's an explosion, it's fire.
Very
Actually, I
fair.
probably shouldn't until I know what's wrong.
No, you could, if you wanted to.
No, I'll just call my friends. Just, hey, something suspicious is going on? Come to my location, please. Also, here's the ID of that lady.
Hey, Professor, Robin says that there's something going on over at this tower of some sort.
Well, then let's go ahead and check it out. It shouldn't be anything too dangerous, I would assume. Worst case scenario, we can always just be able to call the PLA, and they're just down the street, and he's already at the door.
Yay.
As your group, I'm guessing Heather joins as well?
Yeah.
Okay. As you see that your group is coming down the street towards you.
Yeah, Robin would wave to them, and then look back inside and see if the smoke is getting larger.
Nope, it just seems to be a steady stream of smoke. Actually, it seems to even be dying down a little bit.
Okay. Okay, thank you all for coming. This is some bad stuff going on here, I'm assuming. It's abandoned, from what I can see. There's smoke going on inside. I heard an explosion. Let's go.
We're not gonna. Well, I guess they all went in.
I mean, he's a smart guy. He probably already called police.
Damn it.
As you all go in, you see that it's obvious that someone, or maybe a group of people, have been using this space. As your rapid movement, though, does seem to get the attention of someone who opens the door from where the smoke is. As a person comes out from there. Mm.
911, what's your emergency? Sorry, like someone stole my heart.
As a girl around actually your age, like all of your ages, comes out, just kind of like waving the smoke away. As she looks to all of you. Hello? We're not open, but
Everything all right?
Sorry, excuse our barging in like this. I heard an explosion and thought something might have been going on. Is everything okay?
oh no, that's just failed number 25.
Elaborate, if you would like.
Oh,
Well,
failed project
Obviously,
number
failed
29.
number 25.
Yeah, like he got it. Failed number 25. It's a little project I've been working on.
I am curious. Also, hello, my name's Robin. What's yours?
Nice to meet you, Robin. My name is Quill.
Nice to meet you. This here is Bryce and Heather. And our Pokemon.
Nice to meet you all.
Also, the guy
Does the-
outside is Foxtail.
You realize that
Oh,
Foxtail never came in with you all.
Yes. I noticed.
Foxtail seems to be on the phone with someone.
Wait, 25 times? Does that mean that the city know regarding these explosions?
No, it doesn't explode all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure everything is fine. What are you doing? I'm just curious.
Building.
This your
what?
stuff?
What are you building?
Looks at the box.
Yeah, some of them are failed projects. Some of them, they were completed, but then really didn't turn out well. So, what am I building?
Yes.
Well, kind of just a little project of mine. I guess I can go ahead and actually stop beating around the bush. I'm somewhat of an inventor. I like to try and build and make new inventions that can hopefully help others or help the world in some degree. I'm currently trying to figure out how to make a portable healing station.
Ooh.
Oh, like the ones that have the Pokemon Center, but moving.
Effectively, and they'd be able to only heal a certain number of Pokemon at a time before they'd lose power and you'd have to charge them, but I just need to get the appropriate power source into them.
Interesting. Any way we could help?
Not with this, but you could
Right.
actually help me with something else, so to speak.
I was about to say, have you tried Pikachu? I heard there's a Pokemon Center that runs entirely on Pikachu energy. Viridian.
Well, that's a little bit far from here. But yeah, I do have some electric Pokemon that do help me out. That's actually along the lines of how I could get your help. If you do me this favor, I'll do you a favor.
Sure.
Basically, I just want one of you to take care of one of my Pokemon for a little bit. And in
We can do that.
return, once I finish this little project of mine, I'll give you guys the prototype. And then you can be able to give me any kind of insight into how that's doing.
Oh, we can be your beta testers.
Effectively, yeah.
No, what kind of Pokemon is it?
Oh, here. As she will go ahead and take it out.
It is adorable.
Oh,
As a little sheep Pokemon comes out of the ball.
That's a weird looking Clefairy.
That's because it's not a Clefairy. This is my Mareep. Unfortunately, because I've been so busy with my latest inventions, so to speak, I haven't really had a chance to train it all that much. So it's a little bit on the weaker side of the rest of my team. I was hoping that one of you might be willing to look after it for a little bit.
Uh-huh. Well, what do you guys think?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, it's just looking after a Pokemon, right? Nah, I'm full up, so I can't really take it. But one of you guys could.
Yeah, I have one slot open. I could. Heather, what about you?
I mean, there's no really any harm, right, to taking care of this, taking care of this Marie. I mean, it's just helping a busy person train their Pokemon, right? I mean, yeah.
Guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna leave and come back. I think something happened to Discord and people are a little bit staticky.
Oh,
Yeah, just give me a
Okay.
second. Just give me a second.
Is that to get to you guys?
Let's see.
no.
Okay.
No, I think it might just be my computer.
I don't think it's just the computer. I think Discord has been doing that as of late. Mine has been staticky as well from time to time.
No, yeah, just like it slowed down for a second when Ronan was talking, and then afterwards everyone became staticky for a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Are we
I
good
think
now?
I think it's. I don't know if not, it's just nothing I can do about it, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
Mhm.
Technical difficulties always suck.
It happens.
Yeah.
At least I can be able to hear you guys. It's just basically like I can hear like I can basically hear like how maybe the mic seems to just cut off at the end.
Oof.
But it's nothing too bad. It's nothing too bad. Just wanted to try and see if I could fix it, but it doesn't seem like I can, so we can just move on from there.
Yeah, it's fine.
As you guys are determining who could be able to take this Pokemon, she will bring out a contract of sorts.
Ooh, a contract.
I was going to ask any kind of trainer, but if you all, you don't look from around here, so I guess you're going to be going around the region of sorts.
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay. this is a simple contract. Pretty much just as long as you have this Mareep in your team, it'll stay with you. But if you put it in the PC box for whatever reason, it'll come back to my team. So if you ever need to put it back in the PC box, then we
It
can
kind
pretty
of
much...
defeats the purpose, right?
It's less that it defeats the purpose, and it more like the contract will be nullified. So our
Yes.
working together would be then nullified. For your benefit, though, you wouldn't be having my Mareep in your team, at least contractually obligated to be on your team, for long. I would just need you to have it until you reach Violet City.
Violet City. Where's that exactly?
As we can go ahead and refer to the
on the
map.
Map all the way over here.
As you all
We're all here at the moment.
are right here at the moment. Violet City is actually right over here.
Oh, I see. So if we go up there and we go over
This
there, we
one
can go
or
there
this
instantly.
one?
This one.
This is a smaller place then, right?
Yes, that is actually a ruin area.
Oh, ruins. Cool. We can
Yeah.
explore that later.
That's a ruin area. This
And
is the actual this is the city.
Mhm.
However, you do
And some
know
weird ruins.
you do
Whatever is in those ruins is probably unknown to people, right?
possibly. I'm gonna ignore that little joke there as I go and remind you all that for the next week, this pathway is not going to be used. Cannot be used to get to Violet City. So to get to
Right,
Violet
we'll have
City, you need to go to here, then go up. So you
Yeah.
need to go through Azalea Town. Unless you wish to wait for the week.
Yeah, we could also do that.
I mean, why wait a week when we can just spend the week going to the place anyway?
Yeah, could see some stuff, explore, you know, be a Pokemon adventure.
Again. Adventure.
Yes, adventure.
And depending on if you are able to complete this, I guess, request of mine. Well, less of a request, more of this work of mine. We could be able to take it one step further, and I might even have other prototypes I'd be willing to give to you, regarded that you at least do some work for me in the return.
Of course.
Yeah, I've
Actually,
never
I'll
had
do it
a
for free.
job before.
So then,
Heather's just whispered to herself, I am taking your job there, Bryce.
now it's up to you all who wants to have the Mareep. Technically, Bryce, you could have the Mareep on your team. However, the big thing about that is then one of your Pokemon would need to be benched for the time being, and then you need to swap between the
Exactly.
three of them. So if if the others want to take on this responsibility, this Mareep would effectively be a temporary part of your team, but that also means that they would be, they need to be in your party until you reach Violet City for this contract to go and be finalized. So one member of your team would be a sort of a guest Pokemon.
Of course.
I mean, hey, we only need one badge to like expand our team, right?
I believe so, yeah. One second.
Yeah,
We can
so-
look at that real quick. I believe that it was... the 5th one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. After getting 2 badges.
Oh, okay.
But you are in luck that Azalea Town is also a gym area.
Yeah, so just assuming we get the badge here, we only need to deal with like one route before we like can get like another slot to make room, you know.
Yes,
Not to mention, I don't think any of us have an electric type, so that'd be real nice to have, you know.
it would be.
It does diversify our team a little. It does diversify our team.
Yes. I am very ready to help Quill.
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and take care of the Marie.
Okay, then. If
You do have the least amount of Pokemon, so
No, the 2 of them are tied. But yeah, if you want
really?
to, yeah, they have both Heather and Robin
Oh,
both have 3.
right. You got Psyduck last session. That's right.
Yes, I did.
So
And that's how Psyduck has become a core part of my team as of today.
the Mareep will be joining your team. I will give you its sheet next session.
Thank you, thank you.
For now, she'll be basically prepping Mareep. As she'll be explaining to you that Mareep will be able to basically follow your orders for the most part. You can basically consider it one of your team members, but if at any point you need it to be able to work on its own, she can be able to work fine on her own.
Okay. So it's well trained.
Yeah, pretty much. My mom's a pretty experienced trainer, for the most part at least. So she's kind of
Your mom?
ingrained it. Yeah. You might have heard of her.
Oh, was she a gym leader?
No. My mom's the head of the PLA.
Oh, Alma.
Yeah.
Is my nickname actually accurate,
What, Swole?
Mama?
Oh, what?
Oh, mama.
Yes. Apparently so.
Well, I guess that was a bit unexpected.
A
Huh.
lot.
I didn't know
Kinda.
she had a daughter.
It's not something that is broadcasted a lot, but yeah. She actually has
Well,
2.
Oh, we have a sister.
2, yeah. Kind of. My sister's
Kinda?
adopted. So, like,
Oh,
sort of stepsister. But yeah, the 2 of us are actually in this kind of business together. It's just that she's actually over in she's based her shop in Cianwood. Meanwhile, for me, I'm more of a traveling. My
oh, cool.
my base of sorts is here. We kind of our ma kind of rented the place out for us, but I like to travel around, so I'm not always here, so to speak.
Understandable.
I get you.
And hey, if we stop by Sian Woods, we could say hi to your sister. And they could then say hi to Marie. If we, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to keep Marie in your team for that long. Honestly, at that point, if you get to Violet City and we complete the deal, if you want to keep Marie in your team for a while, wouldn't bother me. Just more training that my Pokemon can have that I don't have to worry about too much.
Of course. I have a question about
Hmm?
that deal. So do you mind if it evolves and you're not there to witness it?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, but I will send you a video of it. Can I have your number to do that?
You're gonna be getting the number regardless. Nice try though, Slick.
Okay, yeah.
I cloned myself. Now I get sent to the void.
Ah, science of cloning.
Nah, yeah. If you wanna. But at the end
I
of the
think
day, map will be map.
the science of cloning. No, I think that's rocket ship.
What?
Hmm?
What?
You cut out there.
Oh, science of cloning. No, I think that's rocket stick.
Rocket?
I
Oh,
feel like that's
Team
a
Rocket. Got it.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Oh, yeah, those guys. I've heard about those guys.
Yeah, that was out of character. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
I
top
Gotcha.
know.
secret, and why would Bryce know about that?
Completely fair,
I've
except
watched
it's
Mewtwo
like
Strikes
several
Back.
years ago. I mean, those... It might have become public knowledge that I did try to do that.
Go ahead and try and mind if you actually want to know.
No, if it wasn't brought up in character, there's no reason to roll for it.
Okay then.
I mean, can I roll since it is Team Rocket's thing? And he has read Ash's autobiography. Can I?
Huh? Sure.
One. No.
Oh, you got a 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
You lost Ash's
Yeah, altogether
biography.
one.
Oof. It happens.
All good, all good.
Must not have been mentioned.
But yeah, if you I'll meet you at the Pokemon Center later today, and I'll hand you over maps of Pokeball then.
Okay, we'll see you there. Good luck with your project.
I'm gonna need it. Have fun. As she seems to walk back in, and no, you don't. You
we
don't take
all
her.
went back out.
You don't take Map just yet.
No, no,
Map
Yes.
has to bond with Trainer. Destroy them all. Yes, leader.
Okay, so its nickname is Map or
Yes.
something.
Its nickname is Map.
Okay,
Sheep.
I will
Laser
change
sheep.
its name. Map.
Also, I just realized,
Hmm.
like Mewtwo, like wiped everyone's memory, so of course it would look.
Oh yeah, nobody
Map.
would remember that. However, Mewtwo did show up in the anime. And
Yeah,
I
but I don't remember too much about that.
Also, the events
Anyway,
of the events of the anime don't necessarily mean that they all happened as told.
yeah,
As you all though go to the square, these two aren't there anymore, so we'll just say they've stolen Dratini. Uh
how dare
That's right.
you know, it's not an execute, but it's certainly cute. Let's take it instead.
Okay.
Don't you dare. She's my daughter.
Effectively, yeah.
Okay then. If you're all ready to go, you can be able to head up to the national park now. Or you can be able to do anything else you want to do around the town.
Right, what else do you want
Oh,
to do around town?
right. We didn't tell you because like we were busy with all that stuff. The gym. There's a challenge to find a venom in that before we can actually face it. Either that or get another badge beforehand.
I see, abandon that.
So that's why we need to go up to the forest.
Mm-hmm.
We also
Right.
happens to and need to get ourselves an execute.
Ugh.
could help with that possibly. And if you need.
Yeah, I'll help around too as well.
Yeah. Also, I spoke with Alma. Yeah, I think she wants to speak with both of you as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she need to do it now, or?
I mean, if you want to, I don't know her schedule. You could go and ask the person at the counter.
Kinda wanna go on an adventure.
I will say that
Nice.
Alma is an experienced trainer. Well, experienced Pokemon explorer. Before
Yes.
her time out on the, before her time served as part of the PLA. If she has
Yes,
something that
she.
she wishes to talk to you about, oh, sorry, my bad. You can be able to talk. My bad.
It's fine. It's fine. I was just gonna say that you are correct in that she was. She is very well explored. She has been on some crazy adventures.
Okay,
Well,
so
it might be interesting
I
to listen to her story.
Oh, it was.
I'll get I'll 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 stop by when I had the chance.
making a really solid case for going to her, man. I mean,
Yes.
I'll go to her regardless, but like before the forest. You get what I mean. So forest or boss lady? She's our boss, technically, right?
I
Or
mean,
wait, no. Is that? I don't know what's going on.
I
My
mean,
brain
she's
hurts.
our boss. She's like the boss of the people in the league. We are trainers associated with the league, but not strictly her underlings. I think.
So she is not our boss, but her
I
daughter is.
Well, currently she is our employer.
Just gonna go ahead and pin this message. I
Let's go to the
realize.
forest. It's less confusing.
I feel like that would probably be the best thing
Okay,
to do.
yeah, that's fair
That's
enough.
my vote.
Yeah, let's go to the forest. What's your opinion, Heather?
I'm sorry.
Oh, what's your opinion? Do you want to go to Alma or the
Exactly.
forest?
Mm, you know what? I'll say I'll head out and help try to find the two Pokemon that we're looking for first.
Okay, yeah, we could do that.
Oh, hey, that's neat.
Yeah, I could
Nice.
just be able to do that for this since we have this as the main hub area right now.
Uh-huh.
Do you
Ye-
also have the other one for the other route?
For this route?
Yeah, that you said that you didn't have the thing in for.
Oh, for Route 30, 35?
Yeah.
So, I've decided that Route 35 effectively is a very short distance. There's not really much need to. Think of Route 35 as, like, if you've ever played the Kalos games, how, like, the first route of the game is literally just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the town. Effectively, like, Route 35 is only about an hour or two away from National Park, whereas most of the other routes are much bigger, more open. I will also say that it might be hard to get some good pictures of those routes without having like sprites or stuff on the screen for it.
Yeah. You could always just get a picture of a forest.
Very fair. But yeah, you all will make your way over towards the national park where you were before. As you enter into the forest, let me go ahead and actually let's scale this up. Yeah, let's scale it up a little bit. We don't need to get
Not too much.
Yeah, not too
Not
much,
enough.
but that should be enough. As you all enter in, and you hear what sounds like music to an extent, to an effect.
Oh,
As you hear
Music.
Star's voice go, 1, 2, 3, 4.
well, best head up. See what's happening there.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, you
Basically that right now. As
don't need
Yeah,
some
he would play that
DMCA.
Listen, Star
Ah,
would play
sweet.
that song.
as you see that like upon going to like the main like the entrance area of the actual park, his Pokemon beat seems to be drumming like before, but now it seems like he's picked up a guitarist who is using some strings held between two of its hands, and then the other two hands are just playing around with the strings.
Oh, rad.
Actually, the other four hands.
Yeah, Robin is content just watching and listening into their song.
As
We're all
wanna
just gonna
interrupt them.
stand in the background and watch the performance.
Yeah, don't want to interrupt their jamming session. And Bryce dances like crazy.
you're dancing, meanwhile, like the moment you started getting to a beat, Bryce, Terry jumped ship immediately. Whoops, I cannot for the life of me
Yeah, I've
grab
probably
her.
been through this before.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we can just do the R flips.
Oh no, here, I fixed it.
There you go.
As you guys go over, and then eventually he just like turns, sees you all at the entrance. Oh hey, there you all are. Been a bit.
Hey,
Yeah, what up, man?
sweet beat, man.
Thanks. Been practicing with Rhyme here.
Oh, you named it Rhyme. Nice name.
Thanks. Got a little bit of a theme myself for naming my Pokemon. You know how it is.
I get you.
He gets me.
Yeah.
So, how'd your night go? Didn't really see you come back in, so
I spent a
kind of
little
worried
bit
about you, buddy.
I spent a little bit of time exploring. Eventually just fell asleep on a bench near here. Then Rhyme showed up. Well, more like Rhyme was sleeping on my head. Now we became friends, and now we're jamming.
That is adorable.
Ladybug just looks at both of you. Doesn't even say anything.
Yeah, I see. The strong silent type.
Exactly. I think he's gonna be a fierce member of the team. Might even give Beat a run for his money. Dun-dun-dun.
Hell, he might even give my dad a run for his money.
With you
Oh
performing,
yeah,
with you
my
performing
dad's
like
a
that,
guitarist over in Unova, so he's kind of a big deal. Like adjusts his hat.
Good to hear. Good to
Yeah,
hear.
I didn't know that.
yeah, he works over in Verbeek Town as a guitarist.
Nice.
With you performing like that, you should perhaps you should consider joining the Pokemon contest. The
Nah,
people there will go wild.
nah. I think I'm good. I think I'm good from joining that. But thanks for the offer.
There's nothing wrong with going indie.
More like best I don't go and give too much of a spotlight on myself, so to speak. Especially in the town with the Pokemon League Association's HQ. Probably not as good an idea as some might think.
Oh, yeah, speaking of those,
Yeah,
we met them.
Oh, did you? Hope you had fun.
yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, Hotshot over here got two cute girls' numbers.
Yeah, I don't like to brag.
Oh. Walks up to you, puts out a fist.
Yeah, fist bump.
He knows how it is. Alright then.
Yeah.
So what y'all doing back here, though? Didn't you have, like, a gym battle or something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, so about that.
Oh,
Bryce, you wanna
right.
fill me in?
We need to find a Venonat. Otherwise, we need to get another badge before we can challenge the gym.
Villainous, huh? I think I saw one running around. It's over near the edge of the forest, actually.
I see.
No, like somewhere around points over here.
Yeah.
Where it was last time.
Yeah, I think it was over there. Last I saw.
No, wouldn't go hurt to check. Also, have you seen any execute anywhere?
I think there were some on the route over there. Points towards Route 36.
But you know the Excalibur face from a Soul Calibur, no, Soul Eater.
Yeah, so
I
later.
said Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
I'm actually just 1 second real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just I'll be right back. So for right now, like you guys could just chill, talk amongst yourselves. I just gotta go take
Talk
care of
among
something real
yourselves,
back.
Okay, man.
Okie
Okay.
dokie.
I'll be right back, everyone. Sorry.
Don't worry.
It's all good.
Yeah. So a bit of light RP. We could do that. So, Bryce, here's a suggestion.
Yeah.
How
What's up?
about you take care of the Venonat and I can take care of your execute problem?
Goes up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder. Man, you would do that for me?
Of
I
course not.
swear I'll pay you back for this.
I will not hold you to that. It's fine.
No, I insist. It's a truly devilish task before you. It would go against my honor to not repay you in some way.
I understand. When I need a favor, I will call upon you.
And I will gladly answer.
So, Heather, who of you us do you want to help?
Nah, I honestly would probably go for the Venonat just because like Lance have a bit of experience with it, so it might trigger some reaction, some response to it.
That might actually work
Then
against us
again,
some
then
way.
again,
It's
then
if
again, if
responsive
I
triggers is running away. Right?
yeah, mm-hmm.
It truly is a pickle, but I think we can pull through.
Of course, we always can.
I mean, I can always consider going, just hunting the execute as well.
Get another item
Hey,
book
you
for
guys
that
could.
one could be useful.
Hey, you guys could do that. It's a tricky beast, but I'm sure the two of you together can pull it off.
With
Meanwhile,
And
Rogue
we
by my
sure,
side, I wouldn't have an issue fighting it, at least.
and
what'd you say?
we sure that you can take care of the van on that alone, right?
No, yeah. It's poison type, right?
It is a poison bug,
Hmm.
I think.
Hmm.
You know,
Looks as Pokemon. Who would be good for poison bug? Bugs don't like
well,
rocks, do they?
bugs do not like rocks. Good on you.
Or fire? What about
Very
poison?
few
Does
things like
poison like
fire.
fire?
What was that?
Poison like fire?
No. I mean, it doesn't hate it. It's poison is poison. Poison is fine.
I could have swore like either was it ground or rock that poison doesn't like. I'm like I told the guy at the reception desk. I don't have much experience with poison types.
Yeah, poison types are tricky.
And, the Ekans don't like to go near the mountain I used to train by. Too many onyx.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, generally, poison types aren't in the mountains. Generally speaking, there are some outliers. But I'm sure you'll be fine fighting a Venonat if you need to.
Yeah, it should be easy enough.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Rocky. Sorry. Don't worry, Ricardo. I got two Pokemon with R's.
Yes, you do. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. And
Don't
then you'll be
worry,
coming up with a
Ricardo.
name for Psyduck now.
Don't worry, Ricardo. You'll be able to see this one, but I'm afraid you'll have to sit this one out. I know how you feel about bugs.
Oh, speaking of which, Robin,
Yeah, what's up?
regarding the shopping mart, I did see a couple of training equipments, but unfortunately, the reason why I need to discuss this with you is because it's pretty costly.
You found expensive stuff.
Yeah, I forgot to ask whether they have a cheaper one, but I think they're like moderate in quality.
As long as like they got good amount of like durability, then they should be fine.
Yeah, should be fine enough. Did you find a section for mountain climbing? I mean, Bryce, do you have any equipment for that? It could be useful.
I got a few things here and there, mostly free-handed though, so probably would be a good idea to grab something.
You know, freehanding it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my uncle is pretty big on like improving the body, so he didn't really allow me to use ropes and such. Of course, he didn't like have me climbing mountains until I was farther along, but you know,
of course. Ropes are training wheels.
mm.
Speaking of
Besides, with
wheels, you could
Ricardo
probably think
there,
of getting a bike. Or a few.
that would actually be really neat. It's really good for aerobics too. Never rode a bike, and they're really expensive.
Yeah, they are super expensive. I mean, there was this one. Okay, so there was this very cool bike back in my region. It is called the Rotom bike. You basically have a Rotom inside your bike. It is awesome.
Rode them.
Yeah,
That's
Rotom.
it's like the Porygon thing, right?
No.
Well, it's like data or something, like some kind of thing, and goes into objects with electricity, right?
Not exactly.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Yeah,
back. I
I
know
didn't
you've
want
been
to bring it
talking.
up like without you here, but yeah. Shade the Bredomancer subscribed at tier 1.
For 27 months. Very impressive. Oof.
Oh,
Oh,
Drink some water, please.
drink.
Okay.
Actually, my my mic was off on stream, so that's actually good that I didn't burp into the mic then. Um, so basically, my throat has kind of been doing like a little bit of like a bleh right now, from an energy drink, and so that's part of the reason why I had to step away, just so I could see if I could like calm it down a little bit. I did to the most part, but it's still kind of like feeling like bleh. So that's also why I've been kind of like keeping silent for a lot. Basically this morning when I was eating eating some cereal without any milk and stuff, I was just like nomming on them little bits and pieces because I like to do that at times. But
Yeah, I like doing that.
one of them kind of
wait.
like went in like a vacuum basically, and it just seemed to just like without even realizing until it was too late, shot down my mouth through my down my throat without me even having a chance to chew it, and I think it kind of like rattled my throat a little bit. So my throat's
Oof.
been kind of feeling a little like not so great since then. So
You
it's just
said
like
you said you don't eat it with milk.
mm-hmm.
That's your problem right there, dude.
I mean,
Listen, I chew
yeah,
it
kind of.
normally. Here's the thing, I chew it normally, but that one just kind of went through. So I didn't like because I didn't even like I don't even know what happened. It was almost like I inhaled it. I was like, oh well,
Yeah, it's.
oh well.
I get your mind. It went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah, so like my throat's been a little bit off since then. And yesterday I tried taking a nap and that really screwed me over. So I was like, okay, let me just take an energy drink. Let me just get through the day with this. And the energy drink it kind of made me feel a little like bleh for the last few hours. So it's just been a little like bleh.
I don't drink energy drinks.
Yeah, I don't drink them that often, but I think this one's just not agreeing with me fully. So, like it's nothing too bad. I'm able to play. I'm able to like talk and stuff. But that's part of the reason why I'm also just kind of like keeping silent a little bit more. But
Mm-hmm.
we did get the subscription, so that actually means for you guys get some inspiration.
Okay, thank you.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe
Um,
it's 1 for tier 1, right?
it should be in the about section. I
The
don't
ch-
know if I put it. I think I put like something in my own the Pokemon RP chat in the actual server.
Yes, it should be there.
I think you did put in there.
Yeah. So at tier 1, every player will get 1 inspiration.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Um
Thank you, Shade.
Thank you, Shade.
everyone
Yeah,
gets to
thanks,
have
man.
one inspiration. If people do also want to, just as a little note, if you ever want to like support the players and support myself, subbing, bits, even donating, anything really goes to the players during our games. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 for these games. Obviously, it's not required. It's a matter of if you're A, want to, and B, are able to. But no matter what, we appreciate it, and thank you. Let's go ahead and then give you one, and then we'll take 5 from Bryce. No,
Oof.
but yeah, you've helped them get
Yeah.
a little bit closer towards possibly even getting a gotcha point.
Ooh.
Or boosting up their own Pokemon, because I think both Bryce and Robin. I think Robin's at 19 or 18, because I know that Bryce has used one of his, but I think you're at like let's see, oops,
5, 10,
Yeah, good of
15,
you to do that.
16, 17.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, 17.
Let's just make this easier for myself. Do that. Oh, interesting. How do you do that?
You select the group, hold it, and press like above the letters, you have the numbers. Press one of those instead of the numpad. And then
If you
we'll
press
organize
one, it's
with
going to be
that.
1 row, and if you press 2, it's going to be 2 rows, and so forth.
Oh, I've been wondering about that for the longest time. Thank you for letting me know about that.
It is extremely useful
It's
in these
definitely
situations
useful.
specifically.
Yeah, so thank you very much for letting me know about that.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah, don't have to worry about a Fen because you see hovering over his inspiration banner how much he has.
Yep. But yeah. If I remember correctly, before I left, Star was telling you that the general area that the Venonat was found was up there. And then you asked about Execute, which he said they would be over in Route 36, like the beginning area of that route.
Yes. And to fill you in on what we did when you were gone, we had a small talk between ourselves and decided that Bryce can go check on Vanonat while Heather and Robin go and check on Execute.
Okay. Then that's
Yep.
what we'll do. Bryce, you're gonna go over and start trying to look for Venonat.
Yep. Terry's gonna sit this one out as
Oh,
pulling
nice.
out the boy.
The good bean.
It would be good to have a hipper on the team.
You actually you bring the sniffer, the good boy, the goodest of beans. As you turn around, you see that Machops kind of like just chilling with like seems to be just chilling, enjoying like the beats from the Pokemon. Ricardo's kind of like enjoying himself. Do you want to try and still bring Ricardo, or?
It's up to Ricardo if he wants to stay here and hang out with these guys or watch what might go down as a fight.
Ricardo wants to go to fight. What are we talking about?
Of course.
Takes after
Don't
his
worry,
best
buddy.
friend.
Don't worry, little bro. Once we're done, we'll go hang out with those guys over there and listen to music. All right? I know how much it kicks all sorts of ass. We gotta focus.
As that's happening, the two of you head over towards the other route. And
Yes.
Yes.
since last time we started with the two of you, we're gonna start off with Bryce looking for Venonat. So Bryce, please give me an
Yeah.
insight roll.
You? does it help that I have a dog with a good tipper?
I will say you have a +2 to this roll, added on to what
Alright.
you normally have.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay. The 17, you actually are able to get a notice of it right away. You do see the Venonat. A very familiar looking Venonat, except yesterday it was like pretty badly hurt. At least that's what it looked like, but this Venonat seems fine. As it seems to look at you and tilt its head. Venonat!
Hey there. I'm Bryce. This is Ricardo. And this is Rocky. Would you mind coming with us to the city down south? We gotta show someone a Venonat if we're gonna be able to get a fight that we want to have.
Seems to tilt its head. Go ahead and roll me an empathy.
You.
Ooh.
16.
Lovely. That's a base 16. That's actually pretty good. It seems to look intrigued at what you said. Seems to take some steps forward, but then stops. Venonat! Venonat!
What is he saying?
You're not sure. In this kind of situation, you are the you're not the worst person to look at what a Pokemon is saying, but the psychic and the spirit trainer are both not with you.
Yeah. Okay. What's in it for you, I guess? Let's see. Starts rifling around in his pockets. I got some poke food. Do you want to have some of that?
Venonat. Venonat. Let me go roll for it. I'm gonna roll its individuality. You take out some poke food, hand it to it.
Yep.
Okay, mark off one use of a poke food then. As it will take it in its little hands, start nomming away at it. It looks up to you. Venonat! Venonat! Seems
All right,
to waddle up to where you're standing.
All right. And want to go say hi to my friends?
Venonat! Venonat!
All right.
As you also hear, congratulations on completing my challenge. As you see, along its legs is a similar looking, basically a similar looking, band that you saw that weird Noctowl having. As you also see a little, what looks to be camera on it. You've completed the challenge. Not every battle needs to be solved with violence.
Oh, my uncle taught me that.
Good man. Because if you tried to battle this Venonat, you would have lost this challenge, and you would have had to wait longer to get your first gym badge.
That makes sense. It's tests of character after all, not battle skills.
Effectively.
There's more to a trainer than being able to fight.
For a poison type, they're not exactly the strongest, by any means, but by using crafty wit, a poison type can be able to get around their shortcomings. You have what it takes to challenge my gym. Venonat, return home. You'll be challenging you'll be challenging your new friends soon. Venonat. And Venonat seems to just dart between your legs and start heading towards the actual city.
See you later. Hope it'll be a good fight. All right,
As
guys.
you've completed the challenge.
Did good, Rocky. You too, Ricardo. Remind me to get you a treat when we get back. You two definitely deserved it.
I would give Pokemon noises here, but I'm just gonna say that they do, you know?
I'm gonna make our way back
Understandable.
to listen to music.
As you all will go to look for the Pokemon from before, please roll me insight for the two of you. Both of you can roll, or if you want, you can help someone and they can roll with advantage.
I think let's both roll.
I'm gonna roll as well.
Okay.
Yes.
I got a what is it?
Instinct.
D20 plus instinct. That's 13 in total for me.
I think you
I
rolled
got
Rosa as well.
21.
Because when you rolled, Rosa just flipped.
Oh,
Okay, a 21 and a 16?
30, 13.
A 13 and a... Okay, 21 and a 13. For the 13,
Yes.
you don't see an execute, but... like how your friends saw before, you do see that seemingly just enjoying itself in the day is a Vulpix. Much smaller than what it was before. And then for the 21, where is... there you are. 21, though, you do see some execute sitting on a tree looking down.
I see.
All of them seem to look at you the moment you enter the area.
Okay. We'll approach.
Execute, 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 execute.
Hey there. We come in peace.
Eggs, execute.
Well, I see. Why I'm here. I was commissioned to find you guys. There's someone who really wants you. For their team.
Eggs, execute, execute, execute.
Well, I have a little insight on that.
Yeah, go for it.
Good old empathic reading. 6, but it's plus 6, so 12.
1 second.
You got 12. Yeah.
Yes, 12.
I wonder if I can use my spirit ability for this as well.
You could.
Oh, okay, cool. Empathy as well. I got 9 plus that's 12 for me.
Okay. So you were trying to get an idea on like what it's thinking right now, right? Robin?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
You have an idea that it wants to know more than just like why it should just follow some people just because you're on this job, whatever that means. Meanwhile, in terms of personality, you can sense different personalities, Heather. You can get a feeling that each one has an individual Pokemon, even if they all kind of have like a hive mind mentality. You can feel a little bit of cockiness. You can feel a little bit of confidence. You can feel a little bit of wariness. You can feel a little bit of curiosity.
Hmm.
Hmm. So let's act upon what we've learned. Well, how do you feel about Pokemon contests? Not battles, it's about showing off your stuff, showing how good you are at being you.
Execute. 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 Go ahead and roll me. Roll me another
Roll
empathy.
insight.
Man, roll me an
Empathy.
empathy into that one.
Yeah.
How about you put yourself across?
Yeah, we keep saying insight, but it's empathy.
Well, no, you said
Can
insight
I-
before.
Yes.
So 3
That's
plus.
3 plus the good old 6. That's a
Nope.
no-brainer.
It's a 7. Either
But
way, still kind of not.
empathic reading.
Oh, right, empathic reading. Wait, how much is empathic reading? Is it just a +1?
Empathic reading is a +2, so it is a +6,
Oh, okay. Okay.
like in total.
So a +9. So a 9.
Yeah.
You're able
Which
to
is
get
good.
you're able to get an idea across, but they're still curious as to what that would mean for them.
Well, what that would mean for you, all of you, it would mean you would have a stable home, a place you could call your own, and friends.
They seem
And you get
to
to stretch your stuff, become better, become stronger.
they seem to look at each other. Execute, 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 execute. As you mentioned, becomes stronger, and Rogue walks around you. Salandit. Salandit. As Salandit seems to talk to the Execute. The two converse for a short time. Execute looks to you, and they all come up. They seem to nod their individual heads. Execute, 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 execute. As if to say, we'll see. We'll come with you.
Okay then. Time to take out a ball.
You take in a ball, and they shake their heads.
Oh, okay, I just want to follow.
They
That's
just
fine.
want to. You have an idea that they want to see for themselves what this will mean.
Okay. Then I can take you to see who wants to be your trainer, and you can judge for yourself if they're worthy.
Very fair.
Um, I might have an idea, Robin.
What's up, Heather?
Uh, so you know how Star was having a performance earlier, right? Maybe we can show execute, the performance and see if they like being on, on the limelight for a little bit.
Yeah, see what performance is all about. Yeah, sure. Come with us, Execute.
You bring Execute over. You see that Bryce has also returned. And
Bryce, my guy, how you doing? Sorry, I cut you off there.
Oh, I was
no, it's
mute.
all good.
Sorry.
It's all good. You guys talking?
Uh,
Amongst
are
yourselves.
we
It's fine.
returning at the same time, or?
You would have returned a little bit before them, but not too much before them.
Okay, you come back to see Bryce with a pair of sticks, kind of drumming on the railing here, like it's like a, those like doop 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 ding ding ding, kind of like a little,
Like a
like
xylophone.
like a xylophone, like just adding
Rad.
to the beat. Do I roll for performance or something?
Roll me your reflex. See if you can
All
keep
right.
the
For
beat.
performance.
Well, it's Stars Pokemon, so no, but
Yes, you can.
that 20.
Yes, you can.
I
Jesus,
am my
man.
father's son.
You you immediately catch on to the beat, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You all get back, and Execute just stares forward. All of them just stare forward. There's no cockiness anymore. You both can get a sense of awe from this Pokemon as it looks to you, looks back to them. They just shake their heads like, yes, they want this. This
Well,
this looks amazing.
Sounds amazing, even.
As yeah, that's amazing that all three of you have rolled nat 20s today.
We have.
Just all of you have rolled nat 20s at different points.
It's been great.
Been very
The dice
pog.
gods be like that,
Sorry.
This just means we're gonna roll shit on your next boss fights.
You mean the
Right.
gym battle?
Bryce is too enveloped in the music to notice there's an egg staring at him.
Well, no.
Honestly?
Execute is more... What's up?
Honestly, Bryce,
Yeah.
you do notice eventually. And it does not bother you. Because right now, you are jamming out. You are enjoying yourself. You're in a comfortable place for the rest of the day, pretty much. When it comes to rolling against your fear, you will have advantage.
Nice. The power of music, everyone.
Yeah, music is very relaxing. Well, it can have several different effects, but yeah, you get me.
We get you.
Yeah, Robin's gonna approach Bryce. Just... Yo, you see that?
Oh, yeah. That's Execute, right?
Yeah, that's the... Yeah, that's the Pokemon you wanted to find, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Bryce seems to be in like a state of zen.
Cool. Did you find Villainous?
Oh yeah. I believe it's the gym leader. They had a thing on it like the knocked out. So
Oh,
like I gave it a bit of food, told it, asked it if it like wanted to like come with us to like help us get into the gym. And yeah, no, I passed. I think that means you guys passed too, but
maybe
man, what do they make
we're on
these
the same team
railings
here.
out of?
Sorry, I cut you off there.
Yeah, I was like, man, what do they make these railings out of? They have good resonance.
Okay then. Shall we head back?
And
Yeah.
as you all are getting ready to head back, I think this is a good time to stop for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
As personally, I am kind of feeling not the greatest, and I think this is a good stopping point. You guys are going to be heading back to the city next. You guys are going to be able to meet up and finish some quests or get started on others, and you're going to be able to possibly even start on your gym battle. So, without further ado, that'll be it from us. I'm actually going to be sending people over very quickly to what's up?
Right. Important. Very important. What do you want to say something first?
Yeah. For check out this art I did over here.
I
Cool art.
will check it in a second. I'm just gonna get the thing set up.
Bruh.
As I
Look at
think
that art.
they're still 1 second. Where?
Oh yeah.
Over here.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Very, very cute.
Phenxyl and Scyther duking it out.
That'll be what we end off on.
Wait, I had something.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Thank you for session.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourselves, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I'm sorry to end off so quickly, but